So you know how people say that they hated middle school? Well, actually, is that even true? I really don't hear anyone say that they dislike middle school. I really assume that from watching TV shows. In fact, I think most of my friends enjoyed middle school. I'm probably getting it confused with high school. Well, either way, I had a great time in middle school. I realized something else. A lot of people say that they despise school lunch, how the lunch is made and stuff. And well, if we take a good look on how most school lunches look like, then you can probably see what could be wrong with them. Now please, have mercy on me and spare me, but I actually don't think they're too bad. I actually think they're pretty good sometimes. Now, don't get me wrong, I would definitely not eat that over actual food. I remember back in middle school when they would give burgers and they would serve it the exact same way every single time. When you enter the cafeteria and sit with the group of people, you know, like the sports people, the jocks, you have the nerdy people, and etc. You'll wait till they call your table to go get your food. You will have to wait in a line, but the line would just bam across the Atlantic Ocean. We also only had 30 minutes of school lunch, and we spent like half of it in the line. Of course, there would be some kids who would try to be slick and try to cut the line, and it would just only make a bigger mess. Like it was so insane. I didn't know where to go. It was insane. And once you get your food, you get a sloppy burger, and every time the edge of the burger wouldn't be cooked, it was pink. Surely this wasn't okay to serve to a bunch of kids, but for some reason there would suddenly be some pretty decent one, like Smucker's PB&J. Like, they do be pretty good. Lunchtime was pretty weird, not gonna lie. They were fun, but sometimes they would take it too far. One time, my friends and I were just chilling, and then suddenly one of them grabbed Fun Dip. We didn't really think of anything would happen, but then he opened the packet, threw away the stick, and at first I was just thinking, I guess he just likes the powder. I guess. I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, nothing too bad. But he actually started pouring the bag onto the table. Suddenly, he started sniffing it. He got sick for the next 2 hours. If it wasn't obvious. Another time I was just standing by the line with one of my friends. We were just talking about, just whatever middle schoolers used to talk about at that time. And then suddenly this random kid walks by, and we didn't know who this kid was. He was just a random person. He was a random dude. But he just walked up, and then he just said to my friend, "Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Your boobs are bigger than my girlfriend's." Like, dang. These kids have no chill. We weren't even friends with that dude. We just knew him because he was one of our classmates. Drama was also a huge thing in that school. People would not stop talking about rumors and about who liked who, about what happened in the classroom, or what's going on with the teachers and all that stuff. Sometimes it would even result to fights or people crying. It was entertaining, but it was kind of hard to watch at times. However, the drama would be in that specific table. However, my friends and I were actually over here. Well, there's another drama table here. While we weren't in the drama table, that would mean we had our own fights. Unlike that silly drama they would be talking about, we had our intellectual discussions. One example was the gravity rock theory. So, if you were to drop a rock and a car off a plane, which would fall first? They would fight it to the death. They would yell at each other, each one bringing up evidence. They would just be constantly yelling at each other. It was just a whole civil war. I was just in a neutral state. I was just finding this entertaining. I would never engage with what they were doing. And then they argued which will roll down faster down a hill. I remember we went to ask the math teacher after lunch to see who was right. Now you might be asking, why didn't you ask the science teacher, who also taught physics? Well, that's because people didn't like her, and she was very mean and disrespectful. I mean, I'll probably talk about her another time. But anyway, I don't remember what the math teacher said. There were a lot more crazy things in school lunch, but I feel like the video is going to get age restricted, so maybe I'll make it part 2.